Tea break.
Hello, matey boys. Welcome to the Battle Lounge.
There's been a bit of a change of plan because one of the businesses that we were planning on setting up in here, which was moving our laboratory across, we're not doing that now. So we've had to rethink our strategy. And that was going to be a joint business between me and my brother, but because we're not doing that now, he's going to do his own thing and he's going to take over most of the building, which means I'm kind of restricted to this area. We was going to share a kitchen, dining area, that sort of stuff through there. We're not doing that now because he's going to have a lot of staff. So I've had to try and refigure what I'm going to put in here because I really need a little kitchen area. I was going to have a sink anyway, which was going to be there. I was going to have a under-counter fridge, but just like a little one. But now I'm thinking I'm probably going to want a few more bits and pieces. So what was going to be here was just a painting station for a family when the kids come over and my wife are painting things like that and friends, which is going to take up a lot of room. And then I thought, well, I need my 3D printers here, so that was going to take up some room. And there's a few other things as well that I'm probably going to want to keep over here as well. Or, you know, my Proxxon wire cutter I'll probably put over here when I'm doing little fiddly things. But now I'm thinking I'm going to need to put a little kitchen area in. The problem with that is I can't really have a sink this side because the water's this side of the door. So it's going to be better to have the kitchen this side. Now I'm not sure what appliances I'm going to put in yet, but I might even have a dishwasher. In fact, I'm definitely going to have a dishwasher. Whether it'll be a big one or a little slimline one or something like that. And then a proper sink and bits and pieces like that all around there. Because this is where I was going to sit. If you watched the first video, I explained how I was going to have this set up with my little painting station, airbrushing station here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move that over to this side and then have the kitchen this side. Oh, but I really wanted a little sink next to my airbrushing booth so that I can easily wash out my airbrush, because one of the things that annoys me when using an airbrush is I have to keep getting up to rinse it all out under the sink. And I know you can do it without a sink, but it's a lot of faffing around. I like to just blast it through with water through the sink. So it's also really nice when you're washing with brushes as well to have that constant supply of fresh water. And the reason I can't have a sink is because of the door here. But then I had a thought this morning that this floor, I'm going to have underfloor heating. So the floor's going to come up by about 50 mil, which means I could run a little 32 mil pipe along where the door is. Now, it does mean that that pipe's going to be flat and it's going to go all the way up to that end, which isn't ideal because obviously if the pipe's flat, the water's not going to flow away properly and there's more chance that it's going to get clogged up. However, it's not going to be used for anything other than rinsing the paints out, so I'm not really concerned that it's going to clog up too badly. And if it does, it just means I'm going to have to, maybe I'll set it up in such a way that it's easy to get a rod down to clean it out. But anyway, that means I can have a little sink right where I'm painting, which is kind of what I wanted originally. It only needs to be a tiny sink. And I've made these little sinks before in my laboratory. It's just basically a dog bowl, something like that, a stainless steel bowl. You chop a hole in it and then you put your fittings in and then you just use that as a little tiny sink. And they work really well. So I'll probably do something like that again. Or just buy a stainless steel sink, but a tiny one. But yeah, that's it. So just a little bit of an update on where we are. I've put some boards in up here, so that flooring's going in. It's not finished yet, there's still a little bit, some awkward angles to chop in up there. This wall's plastered at the top, and these are all prepped, PVC'd, ready to be plastered. We've got some uprights either side of here, that's ready to be plastered up as well. The lintel up here, I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but the lintel up there, that's staying exposed, because I want that all exposed, and that'll be painted up the same as the angle iron A-frames up there. Got a door frame in, ready to put a door in now. I'm going to do a door the same as I did the big back garage doors with a veneered oak finish, so that all matches in. And that's it. That's it for this quick little update. And I'll see you in the next one, matey boys.